Alright, hey guys, it's Dragon here, back with another video. And today, guys, we are going to be looking at the server overview for the Ephysiyia Server. This server has been in the works for a while, and I'm actually doing this overview with an interview with the co-owner, or the head admin of the server. And we'll get more into depth there, but yeah, I just wanted to say that this server has been in the works for a while, and it would mean a lot if you could join the Discord in the description and over all of that. So yeah, this is just going to be like a quick overview of the server and everything. There are 6 kingdoms, and there's just a lot to discover here, and let's get right into the interview. Alright, so we're here with Titan, the head admin of the Ephysiyia server. He's going to be, answering some interview questions that, would be useful if you would like to join the server. Alright, so the first question is, what is the server and how does it work?
So basically the way the server works is that we're aiming to have several kingdoms. We're going to have 6, but one of the leaders just left. So that leaves us with 5, but, that just leaves more community space. So yeah, so we're going to have 5 kingdoms as it looks right now. And the way it's going to work is that basically we're going to have a role rank hierarchy. Each kingdom is going to have its own leader. Those leaders are going to be the ones who command the entire kingdom to pay taxes, go into wars, breeding, etc. Every leader has the right to run their own kingdom as they wish, charge their own tax rates, allow people to build where they want, have their own building styles, build villages, whatever they want, as long as they're good leaders, Once the server opens, we plan on having several ways that members will be able to voice their frustrations if they have any with their leaders, such as allowing kingdom overthrowings if that becomes necessary, which we hope it won't, because that wouldn't be good, would it? Now, yeah, that would not be good. You don't want your subjects being so mad with you that they try to overthrow you. So yeah, that's the basic essence of how the server is going to work. We're just going to have, kingdom leaders. They assign ranks and roles to their subjects. They command the kingdoms to do what they want, etc. That's basically the general gist of what we're trying to go for here.
All right, next question. How does it differ from your everyday Ark server?
Alright, so the way that Ephysiyia differs from everyday Ark servers is that with other everyday Ark servers, the admins take kind of a passive stance in most of them. Obviously, in a lot of servers, you have your own little kingdom shop, you have like your admin events, etc. But with Ephysiyia, we plan on being a lot more admin user-friendly than that. We plan on having everyday interaction, everyday involvement with the players through stuff like, for example, our shop. It's going to be a lot different working to others. We're not going to be using standard bots to work with our currency. We also have a patron god system that we plan on putting in place. There's a lot of special stuff that sets Ephysiyia apart from the regular servers in the Ark Discord. If you look carefully at our features, you'll see there's a lot of reasons why you should join our server and dedicate yourself here rather than go to other servers.
All right. The third question. Why we should join, like, if someone were to choose between, for an example, a server that is
Libop.
Yeah, like Libop, or like, for example, the MGL Ark Kingdom server, why should they come here?
Alright, well, I haven't actually been in the MGL Discord, so I won't rip too much on them. However, the reasons that you should join Ephysiyia rather than other famous Ark servers that you might see in the Ark Mobile official Discord, the reason you should join ours is because admins have, especially me, because I've been on this project for about 6 months now, prepping it to open, we've been working really hard to find features that will make members want to join our server. For example, if I go into our channels right here and I scroll down, a few things that I can mention right off the bat. We have abandoned structures that are going to have loot in them that people will have to find to get free loot out of them, and that loot will not just be any regular kind of materials. It's going to be very high quality loot. We're also going to have exotic animals that we plan on releasing across the island for people to tame for rewards and to use for themselves. We're going to have supply crates. We're going to leave a special lost fortune in each kingdom, and we're going to have stolen artifacts that people can redeem for their own sort of rewards. And that's just a few of the things that we have in the server. Aside from that, we also have very extensive shops. We have a community zone that we're planning to build. And overall, just a positive admin team, an active server in the Discord. And our shop is also extremely extensive. I've been in the Leebop Discord. Obviously, they have an extensive shop as well. However, the difference between our shop and theirs is that, we value activity more than we value a bot. So, for example, in the Leebop server, you work for your currency using a bot command, whereas with our server, it's whoever is more active progresses more, because we have a dino currency system in place, which is the more dinosaurs you kill and the more trophies you redeem, the more money you get to spend on our stuff. And our stuff is very high end. So we hope that will motivate people to play more often, keep the server more active, and in return they get better rewards.
All right. I'm gonna add an extra question.
All right, go ahead.
How would you say, how strict are the rules and the administrative, rules and whatever?
All right. Well, that's kind of a tricky question. Obviously, in the Discord, we have user-friendly rules that are there for everyone to obey, so that everyone feels safe in the Discord, so that nobody, feels upset. We don't allow outright cussing. We don't allow outright insults. Mostly just if you have any rules in the Ark Mobile official Discord, we don't allow those. We follow more or less the same rules in our Discord for the baseline of it. In regards to the rules for the actual game server itself, I don't know, we keep a pretty strict handle on those rules. We rely on the kingdom leaders to enforce them for us, because obviously they're the ones in charge of how their subjects act. But yeah, admins will be taking sort of a part in how the server works and making sure the rules are obeyed, because there are some things that obviously people are going to act out against, and we're going to have to make sure that people do know the rules, because ignorance isn't an excuse in our server.
All right. Oh, dang it. I had this question. Okay, yeah. Are transfers allowed in or out of the server?
Right, so we have server transfers off entirely, because obviously when you join our server and you look at the shop, the abandoned structures and all the other sort of rewards that you can receive, and obviously our base has been toured by Tranquility Eden and you, obviously Dragon Lee, because Tranquility Eden is the one who built it. Obviously our base isn't built for PvP, and we've spent quite a lot of time, you should know, because you had to grind amber at one point for us as well, that we've ground a lot of amber, and we've had to be getting amber a lot to be getting the things that we've gotten today, stuff like bombs, pheromones, even gold collars, because we've been 6 months in this and we've just been getting amber every single day to prepare. It's been a huge struggle. So for that reason, we've got server transfers off, because obviously our base isn't rage proof and we don't want people getting away with our stuff, as much as for the fact that we don't want people coming in with, massive amounts of dinosaurs for a head start, or we don't want people leaving with a bunch of stuff from their kingdom, because this is a kingdom themed server and people might be tempted to take stuff from their friends and just get out of there and take all their stuff. So that's why we've got server transfers off. We're not letting people, out randomly.
Yeah, that's fair. And then lastly, do you have anything extra that you think that people would want to know before joining?
Extra things that people would want to know before joining. So sometimes, the chats between members and the kingdom leaders, that can get sometimes quite interesting. It's not always a quiet atmosphere. If you're not active in chat, you will miss a few things. So there's a reason for you to be active. Enjoy the server, have fun. Another thing that I would recommend that before you join the server is that we're all just looking to have a good time. I would recommend highly, I cannot emphasize enough how much you need to read the rules before you start playing, or before you join or before you start chatting in the Discord, because our rules aren't just basic rules like don't kill other people here, or don't break this structure. We have a lot of them, because a kingdom theme is not easy to enforce. We've been debating rules for 6 months, and it's all been arranged to this point. So, you know, it would be kind of annoying if nobody read those rules. So I emphasize highly that you do read the rules before you play or chat. And as for some more casual extras that I'd like people to know, is that if you do indeed have any issues with like the server, or if you have any suggestions, us admins are very open to taking them. Like, we have question channels, we'll take suggestions. If you have an idea that you think people would like, just toss them at us. We'll try to implement them if we feel like it's for the good of the server, because we aim on being set apart from the other Discord servers that just toss players in and, you know, just toss players into Ark and say, play this game. We aim on having a more interactive experience and making sure our members are happy.
That's good. I would like to actually add something. Discord is mandatory, so you have to make sure that you are in the Discord.
Yes, obviously.
Because you can't join a kingdom, and you have no way of interacting with your tribe members if they're offline.
That's the reason we have a passcoded server, and we don't want anybody leaking the passcode. It's just because if you don't have Discord and then you join the server, that's going to make stuff really complicated. Like, we have a whole registration system in place, we have a whole, we have all our kingdom rules, and we don't want anybody just randomly joining the server and violating a bunch of rules and then the whole kingdom having to pay the price for it. So if you do want to join our server, Discord is 100% mandatory. There's no, gray areas about that. If you want to join, just join the Discord, which I'm sure Dragon Lee will link to you either in her own Discord server or in the link of the description of the video. And just join the Discord if you have questions. And we can answer those for you, and you can read the rules there, and then you can join once we open.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
No problem. This was amazing.
Yeah, so the server will open very, very soon. The Discord is open right now. I will leave that in the description of the video.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the interview. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Of course, if you did enjoy, please do not forget to subscribe. It does a lot for me, does a lot for the channel. And if you might want to join the Discord or the server, please make sure to check out the link in the description, because Discord is mandatory for server play. So those bases that I was showcasing during the interview, those were the kingdoms of the server, some of the kingdoms. And one of them was our base. But so they're newly developing kingdoms. Of course, they will get better in the future, but that's pretty much that. And so again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.